Hey man, what's going on? So I'm actually recording this a couple of days early because we're going to be upstate from today, which is the 2nd of July, until the 11th of July. And so I figured I would just get this done so that I had it in the can. I thought it was cool to see where you're living and how psyched you were to have the room to yourself. I think that's it's fantastic. And it made me reminisce a little bit about sort of what my standards for living used to be like and what they are not like anymore. When I was in college, I would probably have appreciated digs like yours, but now that I'm an adult, maybe that's not the right word. I guess you're technically an adult too. But now that I'm a 34-year-old adult, I don't think I could really handle living in a room shared in a communal house with the same aplomb that I would have when I was younger. But, I mean, that's just the way it goes. I'm sure that once you're 34 years old, down the road a piece, you will probably feel somewhat similar to me. But I thought it was cool, and it's always nice to have empty space for the purpose of recording and so on. So, very nice. Not too much to report around here. I'm busy dealing with this and using it to make chemistry videos. So I don't know if I talked about that explicitly in our last video, but I wanted to make some chemistry videos. My students had requested that I make videos rather than sending them to other people's videos. They've done that for a couple of years, so I figured now was actually a good time to do it. I would have some time to do it, and so I'm doing it. And yeah, it's going all right. It's just a lot of effort. It's a lot of work, but I knew it was going to be a lot of work before it started. So you can check out the videos on my professional YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel, I suppose, which has been rejiggered to get that going on. And then I'm doing like some website design stuff over the summer, like redesigning various websites and getting rid of the wikis and moving everything to one site. And outside of that, I've got a little bit of a summer job, and which is really not anything big at all. I did this last summer too. I don't know if we talked about it then, but it's doing like chemistry and biology pre-teaching programs for kids who are going into chemistry and biology next year. So they're pretty highly motivated to learn. It's an easy gig. It's about as fun as a summer teaching job as you could get, I would think. It's just a nice group of kids. But other than that, we really don't have too much planned for the summer. We'll be upstate again at the end of July for a December's concert over in Cooperstown, and we have some time at the end of August, but we haven't really figured out what we're going to do just yet. I'm glad to hear that your science research is going so well, or at least is so typical of science research, in that there's a lot of repetitive work, and you learn little things here and there. But I don't think that's a linear thing. So I think you'll find these moments where a little bit of work yields large insights, and other moments, probably much more common moments, where a lot of work yields very, very few insights. That is, of course, the nature of the field. I've always tried to get that across to my students when they're like complaining about counting the number of hairs on fast plants, for instance, or something similar to that. I'm always like, this is basically what science is most of the time. Science is a lot of repetitive, almost tedious work just getting the data. And that's really important. And I don't think that's always focused on in science education, because we tend to teach about the big hits and the things that have gone well. So, yeah. But other than that, not too much else to report. I hope all is well, and I look forward to talking to you again in the not too distant future. All right, man. Take it easy. Bye.